Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already guessed, today we are going to be playing with the new, to me, Fairytale Fairies palette from Simply Posh Cosmetics. So if you're interested in watching me create this look on this eye, then please stick around, please like, please subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. So I got this palette in post about 2 or 3 days ago. It took about 2 weeks to come and they were really good. I had tracking the whole time through. Sometimes my tracking for Nomad, for instance, just using that one, I can't see it. I don't think I could see Odin's Eye either, but this one I was able to track the whole time. I could see exactly what state it was in the whole time it was going through America. It was just very cool just to, you know, I'm not in America, so it's like, oh my god, my palette is there. So yeah, a bit sad really. But yeah, so I know they've brought out recently the Genuine Gems, but I have had my eye on this one for such a long time, and I was like, I do want Genuine Gems, I really, really do. I think it's absolutely stunning, but I had to get this one first just because I really wanted it. I thought it's so pretty. If we're going on, is it seasonal? No, I don't. Maybe you could probably do a bit of fall looks with it, but yeah, I don't. I think it's more of a springtime palette. Let's get into the palette and let's show you. So it is cruelty free. Oh, it's talc free as well, and it has a 12-month shelf life. So, and the packaging on the outside is the same as the packaging on the inside. It's beautiful cardboard box. It's absolutely lovely. And this, it has a mirror on the inside, which we all know I love. This is the colour story. It has some beautiful shifty shadows. I absolutely love this. Is so aesthetically pleasing to look at. You have your lights, your shimmers, your darks. It's so easy. Brilliant layout for beginners. These are magnetic, so you can take them out and just wiggle it all around if you really wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to. One, because the names are on here, so I do feel like then you just, it wouldn't feel the same, like, because I'm gonna announce that name to you, and then if I was to say switch mythical and enchanted, I'd be giving you the wrong name. So to me, as a YouTuber, you know, I won't be changing it round. If it didn't have shade names on, maybe, but no, I just love how it's set out. You can literally just stick row by row if you wanted to. I have dabbled over with it today. But yeah, let's dive into the look. I'm going to insert some swatches for you now. I don't think I'm going to have like that much time. This is why I've created this eye look, just because I'm not too sure if my daughter's coming down with something. She's had a bit of cowpole and she's gone to sleep. But yeah, so let's get into the swatches. Right, so let's just get into the eye look. So this is the eye look that we're going to be recreating on this eye. So I went in, there was a lot of kickback with these shadows. That doesn't bother me. I went into the shade Whimsical first. I've primed my eyes with the Kiko base again, trying to see whether, you know, I can get to like it. I'm just going to put this through the crease. Just put it above. I didn't bring it down, and I slightly brought it out as well. So put the shades down that I want. So then I'm going to dust my brush off using the Sigma switch, and then I went into the shade Fantasy. These are like the pastel. That's why I find it very like spring type of palette. And then I put this on the inside of my crease right here, but you can definitely go full with this palette. You have like these really grungy greens down here. I do really like this palette. It's really really nice to, you can create some fall looks, you can create some springtime looks. But if I was going to put this in any type of season, then I would have definitely put it in spring. Just going to keep switching my brushes off, cleaning my brushes off and going back into those colours just to kind of blend them out and then blend them into one another. I didn't overly blend because I didn't want it to create any kind of like muddy mess. But this is kind of how it started to look on the eye. I just went in with a clean fluffy brush to just soften out the edges. I had no problems blending these mats out, they blended out really, really nice. And they didn't go patchy or anything like that. I haven't tried this brand before, it's new to me, new to my collection. I've had my eye on it for some time now. Have you picked up this palette? Have you picked up Genuine Gems? Do you want to pick up anything from the brand? So that's basically all blended out to how it was on the other side. Then I went into this beautiful dark green down here called Evergreen. I'm going to place that on the outer corner. So for like, I would class these as more like a pastel-y. They're very pigmented. I'm really happy. Like, pastel colours are hard to do. Like, you know, they're not easy to recreate or anything like that. I'm just going to stamp this and kind of drag it through the crease a little bit, but not over into that pink. I'm literally going to keep it to the outer third of my eye. So yeah, very, very pigmented for like a pastel shade, which is hard to do. So yeah, really, and I was really happy with, like, I love the fact that it's got depth in the palette. I maybe would have changed, if I'm picking faults, this fairytale. I feel like I would have gone for like a deep purple. That would have been, or like at least a darker purple. I feel like that would have been nicer. But that's just me picking faults. I don't think I would have actually changed any of the other shades. This one is definitely more like, this Woodlands is definitely more like a grungier green. Oh no, I love a nice grungy green. But it's definitely kept to its shade name, palette name of Fairytale Fairies, because like honestly, like the shimmers and stuff, they just call, you know, fairytale vibes, and I'm all about that. But the fact that it's got depth is also great, because I love to deepen up my outer corner. And I've packed that on, I'm just going to go back through the shades just to make sure everything is blended out as it should be. But no, I had no problems with like getting these shades to blend together or anything like that. They blended lovely. I'm going to bring some brightness back to that green. They do take a little bit of packing on, obviously, to get your colour there, but they are like pastel shades, so I get that and I don't mind, so it's fine. When you put a darker shade on anyway, you're obviously going to get, it's obviously going to overtake that pastel shade, so I'm going to just keep building that back up to get it to match the lighter shade over here. And then I just went in again with a clean fluffy brush and just like softened all of the edges everywhere to help with the blending. And it softened out absolutely stunning. So then I went in and placed some NYX glitter glue, as I always do, over where I've left the blank space. If you're new here, I love NYX glitter glue. So yeah, so that we're kind of matching with the mattes. I'm going to go ahead and place that glitter glue right in that blank space. So firstly, I went in with this shade of Fairy Dust, which was absolutely stunning and actually picked up really well on a brush. These shimmers are more like that wet type. Oh, it's so pretty. That wet, yeah, formula. That's the word I'm after. As I said, I had a bad morning, but it's Friday. It's Friday, and I'm going to Manchester tomorrow, so won't be obviously filming. But I am I might just do like some Instagrammy type stories, like do my makeup and stuff in the morning. I don't know. So if you don't follow me over on there, definitely go ahead and check that out, because I might do like a little vlog of just my day out in Manchester. And then I'm going to go in with this shade Enchanted, which is a beautiful dual chrome. Now I noticed with this one, it looks a little bit hard pan, and it didn't pick up as good as that other shade did on the brush, so I definitely think this is a different formula. I did have to go in a little bit, and it's definitely more, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, it's definitely more of a topper shade. As you can see, it did take me a little bit of time to get to where I wanted it to be. It's definitely more of a topper shade, so just be mindful of that. I think it would go beautifully over the top of a matte, but it is buildable and it is so pretty and reflective when it's on the eyes. But if you just thought that you were going to dip this in and just have that pigment on your eyes, this is not the shade. It is definitely more of a buildable formula, or just a topper over a matte, but it's very, very pretty and so reflective once it is on the eye. I would say, like, instead of like digging your brush in, maybe like sweep it like that. That kind of helped me anyway. But no, it's very pretty once it's on the eye, and it's definitely giving me fairy tale vibes. So I'm just going to blend everything together now, go off of camera and do the rest of my face. But this is kind of how it's looking, and I'm not going to lie, I am absolutely bloody in love, really in love. So I will come back and show you all the finished look once I've done the rest of my makeup. I'm not too sure if we're going to do lashes today. Stay tuned. So we are back with the finished look using the Fairytale Fairies palette, and this is the final look. Let me know down below what you think. I'm in love. I'm in love. I feel like a fairy. I feel like a fairy. My hair is literally messy mum bun, and it is going to stay that way for the rest of the day, because yeah, I'm gonna wash it and straighten it and everything tonight, because out tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna have to stay that way, unfortunately. But yeah, I absolutely love it. So let's just go through what I did on the bottom. Again, I just literally stuck to the 3 shades I used. For inner corner, I used this Wishes shade, which also seemed a little bit like a toppery shade. So it'd be interesting to swatch, because I haven't swatched this as I'm filming. So it'd be interesting to swatch obviously this one, but these two definitely seem more on the toppery shades. So let's just do a quick, because I'll be interested to see how this one, yeah, that one looks more. I'm just going to swatch that next to like one that I've used today that was more of a toppery shade, just for my purpose. Can you see? Like, it's definitely like duochrome, but it's just not as pigmented as this one. But I mean, I don't mind that. It'd be nice to maybe like pair these two together, like put this one down and then maybe this one dotted across the top. Beautiful. I absolutely love this palette. I mean, I'm not going to obviously say I'm absolutely in love with it. It's the first time that I've used it, but the shades that I've used today I actually feel are really, really pretty. Everything was really pigmented, everything blended really well. I'm so glad that I picked it up. The indentations aren't that indented into the shades. As you can see, I've literally only dipped my brush in there today, so they're not really well dipped into the actual eyeshadow, but I mean, I don't mind that. It's just personal preference. If you wanted to pick it up and you were thinking that they were perhaps going to be there forever, I don't think they are. But no, it's just so beautiful, and I definitely now do want to get the Genuine Gems one. But I'm going to test this out a bit more, obviously, create some more looks and make sure every look doesn't look the same. But obviously I don't think that it will. But it will be interesting because it is a predominantly greeny, purpley pink. I definitely do want to do like a blue look, blue green. I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely stunning. Yeah, really glad that I got it. So let me know down below what you think of the look. 2, if you have this palette and if you love it, if you reach for it a lot, and 3, if you've got the Genuine Gems, and if you're just admiring from afar, as it is nearly Christmas, if you're thinking about maybe adding one of these to your Christmas wish list. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.